What's up, guys? Shats here. I'm gonna do a little video today about the add-ons I use. I get a lot of private messages, a lot of comments asking what add-ons am I using, what's on my screen that's making it look like that, how do I position it. So I just wanted to kind of go over what I use a little bit, how I set it up. So yeah, basically let's take a look at what I use right here. These are all the add-ons I have installed. Obviously I don't use them all. Like Deadly Boss mods, I only really use when I'm doing dungeons, so I keep that disabled. But here's the basic ones. I have Bad Kitty, Bartender, Cooldowns, Gladius, Healbot is for obviously when I'm healing, Lose Control, Omni CC, Quartz, Speedy Actions, Tidy Plates. The ones I'm currently using are Bartender, Cooldowns, Gladius, Lose Control, Quartz, Speedy Actions, and Tidy Plates. And I'll show you guys in a second what those all do. Recently I disabled Bad Kitty. It's just I kind of noticed the way I have my Tidy Plate set up. I don't really ever look at it or keep track of it that way because the Tidy Plates, the way I have it set up, will actually put a little icon of the spell or the bleed or the damage effect that you have on your target and count it down that way. So I kind of was having two add-ons do the same thing. I never really used it. Omni CC, I used to use it. I changed over to cooldowns 1.3.6. I was just having problems after 4.2 with this. The cooldowns was working, Omni CC wasn't. They do the same thing, so I just ended up sticking with it. So yeah, let's take a look as we log in. Come on. Alright, so here we go. This is basically, as you can see, this is Bartender right here. I know some of you guys think on my some comments that it's too cluttered. I like it this way. I like to have everything in the center of my screen. This is where I'm looking. And then when you have, cooldowns enabled, this has nice little countdowns. One real quick thing, guys, is some of you have asked what add-on I use to get these frames here. You used to have to use an add-on called Move Anything. Now you don't. Blizzard made it the default UI being able to move things around. So guys, if you just right click on here and go to Move Frame Unlock, you can move these anywhere you want on the screen. And that's what I do. So basically, here we go. This is Bartender, guys, and the way I have it set up is I'll unlock everything so you can see the bars are all numbered. The way you set it up is basically when you first install it, if you don't use it, all these would just be all over the screen. You can move them anywhere you want. You can make them as many columns as you want, as many rows as you want. You can make them go down like I have here for this bar, or you can make them double wide, single wide. You can make them as big as you want. If you notice, like, these are my main abilities here on bar 5 and 4. This is my Interrupt, my Tiger's Fury, and then I also have Feral Charge Bear, just because you spend most of your time in cat form. But Feral Charge Bear and Feral Charge Cat, they don't share the same cooldown. One will trigger the other one to go on cooldown, but if I Feral Charge Cat, Feral Charge Bear will come up first, so it's a nice little extra interrupt or extra little stun there, kind of. It immobilizes them for 4 seconds. It can be good to interrupt healers if you're unable to get to them or you're far away. So I like to see when this is going to be off cooldown, even when I'm in cat form. So I like to make those a little bit bigger on my screen. So if you notice, the scale is 1.7 on these, whereas on bar 1 the scale is 1.25. Whatever, that's pretty much it as far as I'm going to go into really Bartender. Oh, actually, one more thing. If you want to, a lot of you ask, like, what settings makes it pop up so it's different spells when I'm in different forms. If you go to state configuration, I did this a while ago, so I don't remember exactly how I set it up, but this is where you go down to stance configuration, and you can see the different forms and the different pages you have set up. So bear form, cat form, prowl, cat form, regular, moonkin form, tree of life form. That basically is what allows this to happen. So you see I'm in regular form, you see these are my abilities. If I go to cat, I get different abilities. Bear, different. Back to cat, prowl, different. That's what enables that, guys. So it's under that configuration, state configuration, that if you're playing a Feral Druid, get Bartender, you want different abilities for when you're in cat, for when you're in normal, when you're in bear. That's what allows you to do that. It's kind of like how it defaults for the Blizzard UI. For rogues. So that's kind of nice. The other one I use is Tidy Plates. This is what Tidy Plates looks like. It makes it a little different than the regular default enemy frames. But the way I have it set up, if you notice, I come over here, is you can see the icons that you have currently on that target. So you got my mangle, you got my rake, you'll have a rip come up, and it keeps track of how much longer is on the target, what you have on the target. That's why one of the reasons I stopped using bad kitties, because I basically relied on this too much, and I just ended up liking it better. As you can see, the damage with ferals this last patch is kind of insane. But so yeah, that's tidy plates, and let me see if I can show you how the options are on that real quick. Where is it? Add-ons, tidy plates. When you get this, you get a choice between all these themes. For my primary and secondary, I use neon. That's just basically what that ends up looking like. I also like to go down to this option here. You can't see it on the training dummy, but where is it? Let's see. If you go down to here, you can check off show enemy class icons. That's a nice little tool, you know, if you're in a battleground, it will actually show the class icon of the enemy right here. So, you know, if you're in a battleground and there's a group of people and you want to, you know, pick a target that you know you're good against, or you know that is that your that class's weakness, you can kind of focus in and not have to worry about too much about it. Another one I use, guys, that I like a lot is Quartz, and it's just better casting bars. You know, let me see if I can. Where is it? Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, here we go. So basically, this is how I have it set up, guys. You can see the casting bars right here. I keep my casting bar down here. I don't really need to see too much how my casting is going. I'm pretty much only using instant cast anyway when I get my procs. But I like to see real big in the center of my screen my target, what he's casting, so I can know if I want to interrupt the heal, if I want to interrupt the fear. And I also have my focus target down here. This is for arenas, so I can basically see what my target, what my focus target is casting. I have macros for focus cyclone, focus charge, all that stuff. So basically, you know, it's just easier. You can put it anywhere on your screen you want. Obviously, these move, and when you're done moving around, you just go back to lock. So that's what I do with that. Another one I can't really show you now unless I was to fight something is lose control. It's basically an icon will appear in the center of your screen with a countdown showing what CC you're under right now. You know, if you're feared, it'll have the fear icon, whatever it may be. Get it, it's great. It helps you decide, you know, do I want to trinket this? Do I not want to trinket this? How long am I being CC for? You can call it out to your arena teams. This right here, this is cooldowns. This is what it does. You can see on my Berserk, it's got, like, instead of you know, the little clock showing grayed out to full color, it just has a number countdown. Some people like it. I like it. Don't like it. I like it better. I don't know. It's just nice to have. Another one I can't really show. It's called Speedy Actions. Basically, what this does is it lets you cast your abilities and spells on the mouse click down instead of release. Now, Blizzard put something in game that was supposed to allow you to do this with their regular default options. I have it set up that way, but it never worked anyway. So basically, as you can see here on this life bloom, I'm just going to click it, and it already cast. Normally, if you don't have this add-on, you would have to click it, and you could hold it down, and it wouldn't cast until you release the button. You know, I downloaded this a couple months ago, and I see a big increase. It's so much nicer than having to, you know, click release, click release. You would think you wouldn't notice it, but guys, try it out. You definitely notice it. I can't play without this. When 4.2 came and you know, it wasn't working, I was kind of going crazy because you could definitely tell a difference once you use it. And you know, one last one is Gladius. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Yeah, I don't know how to show the frames. Let me see. Yeah, I already have it set up, guys. I forget how to show it. Anyway, Gladius, if you watch some arena videos of mine, you'll see it's this big box right here that basically shows you who you're fighting, what their spec is. Most importantly for that is it shows their trinket. It shows if they have it available, if it's on cooldown, how much longer it's on cooldown. What that basically does is, you know, allows you to know when your group is going to be able to get somebody in a full CC. You know, if I cyclone somebody and they trinket it, I know that, you know, we got their trinkets on cooldown and we got a full CC coming up on them. guys, I apologize. You know, it's kind of noob of me not to be able to bring up that menu, but I set it up so long ago, and it's once you set it up and you hide it, it will only come up during arenas, and I forget how to bring it up manually. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Winner of the Razer Naga contest. Congratulations to O2 Buckley. I sent you a message yesterday. Congratulations. You pretty much won my first real big contest. And guys, I don't want you guys to unsubscribe or say, oh, the contest is over. Who gives a fuck about this guy? I'm going to be doing more contests. At 500 subscribers, I want to be giving out a Razer Goliath this mouse pad. It's a pretty badass large mouse mat if you guys haven't tried it yet. I don't have one personally. I use a different brand, but it's the same size, same kind of deal. It's just great to have. It's so much nicer, especially if, you know, you're not keyboard turning like you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be, you know, watch the Swifty circle strafing videos. So yeah, you definitely want a, you know, a big mouse mat. So I'm gonna give that away, and hopefully one day if I can get to 1,000 subs, you know, I got a Razer Nostromo. That's what I use. Although I'm thinking about giving away maybe a Black Widow keyboard. Let me know what you guys think. A Nostromo, Black Widow for 1,000 subs. You know, that seemed a lot, pretty far off, but and unobtainable. But you know what? I'm growing pretty much every day, and you guys are fucking awesome. I appreciate every comment, every private message, man. Some of you have even transferred over to my server. Some of you log on to say hello. I try to answer all of you guys. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you, and I wish I could give you all prizes, guys. I really do. It was so hard picking a winner yesterday from the comments, man. But again, O2 Buckley, congratulations. Guys, keep liking, keep subbing, you know, favoriting if you can. I appreciate all the support. And I'm going to start getting to a more regular schedule on when I release videos. Probably I'm going to try to go to 2 to 3 a week. If my schedule allows me, maybe 2 during the week, 1 over the weekend. I also got some things in the works to do some, you know, dual commentary videos. With some other people, so I'm going to be doing one of those over the weekend. I also got asked to do some videos for TGN Idol. I guess this is some kind of contest that they're doing. Somebody contacted me, told me I should send in my info, so I did. So I'm going to be doing a TGN Idol video. I'm working on, so I'm doing a lot of things. Season 10 just started. This is what this channel was all about, guys. It was all about, you know, starting at a low rank in Season 10 with a new class and pushing forward. So yeah, Season 10 started yesterday, and we're going to push and take you guys on this journey with me, and hopefully, you know, I can learn some things on the way, show them to you. You guys can learn some things from my videos, and make a push. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Thanks again. Bye.